Hugo Cazares for IFL TV. We're in the Europa Hotel here, just after the weigh-in for Frampton and Hugo Cazares. With me, I've got Frampton all weighed in now. You must be relieved just to get that bit out of the way.
Yeah, it's good. It's once you get the weigh-in over, that's the bit you look forward to for the last week, and now it's time to start focusing on the fight. But the weigh-in's done. I'm already probably 3 kilos heavier than I was an hour ago, so all's good.
That's all good. Do you know what? It's just occurred to me the last time we were sat here.
Yeah.
You remember when it was?
Same seat. I was here. Mr. Quigg was where you are. Yeah.
Things have all changed.
It's all changed. It's all changed.
It's all
Everything's
changed.
completely turned on its head, but it's all for the good. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What did you think of shape of Cazares tonight?
I think, to be honest, I didn't really get to look at his shape. I got on the stage and didn't look at him, jumped on the scales myself, and next time I looked at him I was looking into his eyes, so I didn't really get to see him. But I think he's been struggling a little bit with the weight, although he made it quite comfortably. I know he was looking blow heaters and stuff in the hotel this week, so well, you know, it's not as hot in Belfast as it is in Mexico, so it's probably a wee bit harder to make the weight, but he's coming to fight. He definitely is. He came in with a wee bit of a mask and all on there, and he looked the part anyway, so hopefully it's a good fight.
You've been waiting a while for this opportunity to get like a definite shot of, you know, what you crave, that world title, and it's, you know, it's nearly there. Obviously you're not going to overlook Cazares. You've got a big task tomorrow night here in Belfast, but you can see there's light at the end of the tunnel with this for you, isn't it, Carl?
Yeah, I've been thinking about, you know, fighting for a world title for a long time now, and it's, you know, even when I was a kid I always dreamed of that, and I have to get over this hurdle. This is the final hurdle before I fight for a world title. I have to win this fight against Cazares. I believe I will win it, and I believe I'll get the chance to face Santa Cruz, but it's at the minute this is the most important fight to date. All my training has been tailored around Hugo Cazares and no one else. My sparring partners and everything have all sort of similar styles to Cazares, and it's very, very important. But I know when I have my hand raised at the end of the fight, then I think it's going to be a great feeling knowing then that the next one's going to be for a world title.
I was recently in America a couple of months ago, and I had an interview with Leo Santa Cruz, as I did last year, and you know, he's aware of you like he was last year, but probably even more so now. And like I said, you within touching distance of him, you know, that's I think it was Barry that said that this is the biggest fight in this weight, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Me and Santa Cruz on the super bantamweight division, in the world stage, I think it's the most exciting fight. I think our styles will gel really well together and make for a great fight. But he seems like a nice guy, a nice respectable guy. He showed me a lot of respect. He's, you know, I'm in a position where I'm the challenger, or, you know, me and Cazares are challengers, and I'm the one. Santa Cruz keeps mentioning me, so that's a good position to be in. The champ wants to fight. I think someone in Golden Boy has got into his ear and said this is probably the most marketable fight. You're in Frampton, so let's mention him a bit. And I hope it happens. I think it will. But again, it's Cazares is the man I have to beat at the minute. Not really thinking about Santa Cruz just yet.
Just to touch on that, is Frampton Santa Cruz bigger than Frampton Quigg?
It depends what you're talking about. In Britain and Ireland, no. In the rest of the world, in the States and stuff, yes. But just depends where you go. I think that me against Quigg is on these islands, and this, you know, Ireland or the UK. I think that's a huge fight. I think it's the next biggest fight that can be made after the one that's already made, Frampton Grows, me and Quigg here. But in the world stage, I think me and Santa Cruz is bigger. But they're both huge fights, you know, really are.
Regarding the mandatory position, when have you told that slot will be? I mean, I know I'm talking like you hope, you know, you're going to win the fight. I'm just saying, I don't want you to talk ahead of it.
There's a chance, obviously, he can have a voluntary, but I think that he doesn't want to hang around the super bantamweight division much longer. I think he wants to fight me before he jumps ship to featherweight. So I think I think we'll fight around September, October time. He's been quite busy and active recently. He wants a bit of a rest. He got a bit of a nasty cut in his last fight as well. But he's a man of his word. I don't think he'll keep me hanging around too long. And I think, you know, we're already in discussions with Golden Boy. They're sending a representative over here. They're keen to have the fight. And I think he sees me as a good stepping stone before he goes to featherweight. But I'm more than a stepping stone. He's going to be in for a very, very difficult night. But again, keep talking about that. And
I know it's my fault because I keep asking you about it. But I know that you're focused on tomorrow night, and like I said, all these questions should be really for after the fight. Really,
that's the thing. Every interview is the same. Everyone talks about it. I don't mind it. It's up to me to be able to put that to the back of my mind. It's okay to talk about it, but on fight night, as long as I don't start thinking about anyone but Cazares, then it should be fine.
How much footage have you seen of Cazares?
A little bit, not too much. I never really like to watch too much footage, to be honest. He's a switch hitter. He tries to stay in the southpaw stance more often, whereas in the early part of his career he used to be orthodox more often. I think he goes southpaw to try and slow the pace down. You know, he's 36-year-old legs now. He says he's going to come and stand and fight and have a war. I don't believe he will. I think he'll go on the back foot and try and slow it down. But it's up to me not to allow that to happen. I can fight at a very, very high pace for 12 rounds, and that's what I intend to do. But well, not really. I intend to get rid of him before 12 rounds. But push comes to shove, I can fight for 12 rounds at a very high pace.
How have you adapted to the training in London?
I like it. I've been over for a while now, and it's hard, and I don't like leaving my family. You know, my daughter's 3 now, and she gets upset when I go away, and so does my missus. It's hard for her too. But you know, this is a short career of boxing. I think it's benefiting me being away from home. The training I'm getting with Shane is second to none. I'm getting top quality sparring. There's a lot more options for sparring around London and all over mainland UK compared to Ireland. It's good. It has to be done. It's not ideal. I'd obviously like to be trained at home, but it's more beneficial to be away.
Obviously, tomorrow night is going to be absolutely electric, as it always is when you're fighting, and that atmosphere. That's got to be like a push for you when you're in that ring.
I've said it before. I think I got caught out there recently. Someone says, does it benefit you boxing at home in front of a crowd? And I said, yeah, I think it adds 10% to my game. And then he says to me, well, if you have to fight Santa Cruz in Vegas and the crowd's against you, what'll happen then? I said, well, I don't know. He's kind of caught me out there, but the atmosphere it does help me being at home. You want all your big fights to be at home, but I'm not the champion. I can't dictate too much, and I know I'm going to have to travel someday. I want to fight in the States. I think I'm a type of person who will use a hostile crowd that's against me to sort of try and spur me on a bit. Once you silence a noisy crowd, you kind of know you have their fighter on the ropes, you know.
To be fair, if you were to fight Santa Cruz in Vegas, I don't really think you'll be facing a hostile atmosphere. It's not. So. If you were going to Mexico,
be a different story.
It would probably be a different story. But being to some of these Vegas fights, and the crowd doesn't compete to what kind of crowds we have in the UK, whether it be Scotland, Ireland, England, wherever. It doesn't compete in that hostile environment. So
wouldn't be too bad.
I don't think you'll be fazed by that, regardless of whether.
I reckon if it happens in Vegas, I could bring a good little posse over with me. I think it'd be a brave squad of people travelling and have a jolly boys out into Vegas.
It's always a good thing.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? All right. Well, listen, Cole. I know you want to go and.
Thanks, big man.
Get yourself sorted for tomorrow. What's your plan for now between now and the rest of the
Chill out. I was going to say eat some more food, but I'm full to the brim here at the minute, so I'll not eat for a while. Go for a little walk, and that's it. Just chill out, relax.
All right. Well, listen. Thanks for talking to IFL TV. We look forward to tomorrow night. It's an interesting night, and hopefully it's going to be a great night for you.
Thank you, mate. Cheers. Appreciate it.
Hugo Cazares here with Frampton for IFL TV. Thank you very much.